Hello and welcome to another tutorial of Farming Simulator 25 here on a PS5. Hello and welcome. Today is a tutorial on how to use the steering assist GPS system that's featured on this FS25. Makes it a lot easier, basically autopilot pretty much. So today's video I'm going to sort of prepare this field for drilling by cultivating and then putting some lime down, because bottom right there it says I need lime, so I'll have to use the solid fertilizer, which is just over here, which is attached to my John Deere tractor. So this is definitely worth getting. This is a Brendel, can't remember quite the actual, bear with me, I'll find it on here for you, for your information. Here we are, fertilizer spreaders. So I find that this one for the price is really good. So it's a K105. So you can have the option to have an extension, so a big extension, you get more lime in a container. Not only that, you can adjust the spreader system to have a longer spread, so 6 meters, which is what I've got. So it's definitely ideal. Obviously, you have to buy the lime itself. I tend to go for the pallets. You can get the bags. I usually get about 8 per go, sort of thing. About 3,150. I'll leave them at the sort of farm shop. I'll just grab them when I need to. So I reckon about half of this, so half this lime will do this field. So what I'm going to do now is show you how to sort of cultivate using this steering assist, the GPS system. So this is a great cultivator. This came with the actual map. Definitely worth keeping, in my opinion. And this tractor also came with it. So I've just done a, I believe this crop was barley. Yeah, harvested just recently. So it's ready for a cultivation. So let's hop in, start her up. Let's unfold the cultivator. Okay, and I'm going to show you a quick tutorial on how to use a GPS system. It is so easy. It makes drilling, cultivating, you name it, harvesting 10 times easier. Okay, so all we do, we hold down circle, we get our AI settings. Now I want to go to the right, steering assist. Okay, number of headlands, so that's the number of lines that go around the edge of the field. 2 for this one is ideal. Working direction automatic, yeah, I'll probably keep it sort of horizontal like that. Keep everything else like that. You can have the lines showing, so you know, I'll come on to that shortly, but put lines on for this tutorial. And then once you're happy, press X, and then voila, here we go. And all you do, okay, press circle. So you find that the it's where the centre of my bonnet is like a yellow line. Press circle. That means you're connected now. And all you have to do is select cruise control. So hold down L1 and R1 together and press circle. Look at that. I'm not touching the controller, I'm just holding the controller. Just doing it all for me. It is that easy, guys. Honestly. This is one of the greatest features of FS25 is this. In the real world, in the farming world, this is actually an actual GPS system that they do use. Obviously the lines won't show, you know, it's just a simulation, but you can turn these lines off if you want to. But yeah, it's all satellite sort of driven. Okay, so that's a great thing about cultivating. There we have it. And then, also getting towards the end now, so we need to brake. I'm going to go find curve round like that, lift the cultivator up, and then we're going to straighten up. Nice and easy. Oops. Okay, and repeat basically. So cultivator down, press circle, engage cruise control. There we go. So this is going to be the first part of this video is cultivating, really. Let's just raise it up. It's going to be a second part sort of series following on from this video of how to spread lime on your fields. Okay. Now, you find that when you start off on a new map like this, for example, this Oakbridge Farm or Calmston Farm, all the fields will need liming. Now, this is like, obviously it's good because you only have to lime every third harvest. So once you've limed these fields, you're good for another 3 harvests then. So basically the reason why we lime is to lower the pH of the soil. It's most of the soil. Well, it's a new feature that's coming out on the 8th of May, which I just found out. Giant are releasing a precision farming package, which is very similar to the one in FS22, if you've ever played that one, which makes it more realistic. And there's quite a lot of, there's quite a lot of science behind it, which I like. Bit of geology thrown in there, bit of chemistry, that side of things, in terms of like soil pH, nitrogen content, stuff like that. So I cannot wait for that. So anyway, long story short, lime in the fields will lower the pH, which will increase the yield of your crops. Okay. So the order that I tend to do this in, now I could get a yield of about 80%, something like that, the way I do it. So what I tend to do, let's forget about the liming. If I was to let's say I've just harvested this field, I will cultivate it first, like I'm doing now. I would then roll this field. I would then drill whatever crop I want to in this field, roll it straight away afterwards, and then what I tend to do, I get a driller, a seeder, whatever you want to call it, that's got a solid fertilizer container. So whilst you're drilling, it plants solid fertilizer in the soil. So you're fertilizing and drilling at the same time. So there's no need to, use a sprayer or anything like that. I'll come on to that in a later sort of video with what drill I tend to go for. It sort of kills 2 birds with 1 stone, really, doing it that way. So yeah, once I drilled and rolled that field is then ready to, grow basically until the harvest. Okay, so it's that easy, guys, honestly. So to summarise then, to engage the steering assist, then hold down circle, scroll to the right, select the number of headlands, the working direction, stuff like that. Once you're happy, press X, and these lines will show up, and all you have to do is unfold your, cultivator or roller or, driller, and you're good to go. Now, this doesn't work on baling or ploughing. Okay, you have to do that manually. Also grass harvesting as well, mowing and all that is done by hand. Other than that, everything else is GPS sort of controlled, which is an absolute godsend. You can sort of relax a bit, put some music on and stuff like that. I tend to put Spotify in the background when I'm playing on this as well. The music in this game isn't that bad, but it's just on a loop. It just get repetitive at times, but yeah. Well, there you have it. Hope this helps you guys and girls. If you like what you see, give me a follow and a like. That'd be greatly appreciated. And please do stick around for more videos on FS25. And hope you have a pleasant day and see you again soon.